Esta família é muito unida.
It first appeared as sludge given life, slithering creatures, small and vile.
Ataque primário. Usa sua espada para atacar seus inimigos, fazendo X, tá. Esse bicho aqui já mais. Não tem nada. Ah, dá pra bater com um analógico.
Dá pra ter falando.
É, tu bota na direção que tu quer.
A wall, impeding further progress. A battle was certain.
Da vez que eu joguei, eu não gostei muito desse jogo, não sei porquê. Eu achei ele meio lento. Cara, o Morta mandou mensagem, mas eu não...
Banished by light itself, the corruption
recomendou o jogo.
abated,
Ah, o joguinho
leaving
que
the
ele jogou.
shard cold in
Sim.
hand, dark, in need of life.
Tomei o dano de graça. Vou estar ali pra pegar a cura.
Por incrível que
tivesse
pareça, o jogo tá com análises positivas na Steam. Ah, tá, um piloto.
The shard grew warm,
Algumas
humming
dessas gema
softly
para ser
from the
abertas. As gemas
harnessed
podem ser
energy.
encontradas em diversos lugares, como nessa. Beleza. Boa essa. Fornece um bônus.
É, análise positiva na Steam. A positiva, 0.1
Before
hora, não
him
chegou 10
was
minutos.
now one
Análise
more
dele.
dangerous than those that came before.
Tensa, profunda,
Caralho.
vários sentimentos.
Ih. Ih, caralho. Tem aula de habilidade, mano. Sou obrigado a colocar isso daqui. Gasta ponto de habilidade. Tá. A Coca-Cola evoluiu dano bloqueado pelo escudo de John.
What?
Bloqueando.
Goblins, a familiar threat, albeit farther out than usual.
Ah. Caralho.
Inherently violent and ill-bathed, the goblins were an unfocused but constant threat. Magnificent, but dangerous. A land of love found and of love lost. Before him was sacred ground, left untouched in days gone by. Remaining calm and collected, the shock of his heart-skipping beats was concealed in expert fashion. Before him stood Linda, his eldest daughter, with bow and quiver at the ready, determined to do her part.
Vai me seguir?
Before the Guardians were not beasts feeding, but monsters consuming, destroying others. They corrupted and distorted, creating even more hungry husks.
Vou meter o pé, mano. Foda-se. Essa porra.
Both father and daughter gathered their thoughts, their hearts heavier than before. How would they explain what they had witnessed?
Macumba, pô. Tava rolando aí.
The ancient tree had been cut down. Together, father and daughter described the horror, the creatures dripping with decay that slithered into bodies stuck between life and death to bolster their ranks. Grandma Margaret confirmed what they all feared. It was the corruption, a cruel entity spoken of only with hushed voices, an ocean of darkness that flowed from the top of Mount Morta. and the Bergsons' duty was to stand against this devouring deluge of death.
A arte do jogo tá me dando negócio,
Kevin
mano.
was also eager to do his part in the family's fight, especially when his older brother Mark was off somewhere. He was as much a guardian of their mountain home as any of them. She stood. If they were to reach the summit and destroy this evil, as the Bergsons of old had done in the past, they would need the assistance of the sanctuary.
E é bom colar e artefatos, com a boa energia entre si, que facilita muitas coisas com diferentes chefões. Eu quase morri ali no tutorial, mano. Os arqueiros ali.
Given to the Bergsons by Rhea herself, the sanctuary was a gateway to the mysterious lands around the mountain. Margaret pointed to the huge crystal at the center of the den, revealing their next task: to activate it and open the way to the source of the corruption. And once Rhea's 3 spirits are gathered on the grounds, the only gate to the top of Mount Morta will open in this chamber.
Deixa eu pegar minha identidade aqui. Eu esqueci como é escrito,
By
mano.
himself, or with the assistance of those who loved him, John needed to gather the 3 spirits from their lands. Without them,
É que eu vi no
he
jogo
would
nome
not be able
parecido,
to
eu fiquei em
stem
dúvida.
the
Eu,
flow
tipo,
of the corruption.
é só com T ou é TH?